Your Peoria Mustangs.
Hello, Power fans, and welcome to the West Bend Power Coaches Podcast. I'm your host, DJ D-Ball, here again at the Kettle Moraine Ice Center live with head coach Jason Woods. Jason, welcome once again.
Thanks, DJ. Thanks for having me.
How are you today?
I am splendidly well, thank you.
Splendidly well.
Splendidly well.
All right. Ice maintenance is done. Practice is over.
We got it all set. We're ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Well, this weekend, a couple weeks ago, we had a podcast and didn't go so good. We had some technical glitches with the equipment. We weren't able to recover it, but I think we're in better shape this week. So hopefully, technically speaking, we'll be in a little bit better shape. So we didn't have a show last week, had some scheduling conflicts, but let's talk a little bit about the Woodsman series. You guys had a game Friday night up in Toma and ended up winning 2-1, came back home, and not the same results. Tell us a little bit about that weekend.
Yeah, I mean, playing in this division, a split is a split, right? You know, it didn't work out the way normal splits work, where the home team takes one and the road home team the next night takes the other. In this case, we won on the road, they won on the road, and regardless of the scores, they all add up to 2 points for each team.
That's awesome. Yeah, it was a good weekend. We did have a pretty good crowd Saturday night, despite a lot going on. Obviously, we're getting late in the high school football season, so it is a little bit tough to draw fans here early in the year. We've got high school football. We had a couple homecomings to compete with. But all in all, pretty good weekend. Like you said, a split's a split, and 2 points is 2 points.
Yep.
Awesome. So we were out the other night, and we were talking about one of the in-rink games that we do during intermission, which was Name That TV Theme. And Coach Woods here seems to think that he's quite the aficionado with TV themes.
80s TV.
80s.
80s
so,
for sure.
So we're gonna quiz him. So I've got a headset here. If you want to throw those headphones on,
Let's do it.
we're gonna play 3 theme songs for Coach Woods, and we're gonna see how many of them he can get right. So here is your first theme song.
Oh, I know this.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares?
I literally know this song.
Oh, you can sing.
As you came through the door, no one learned. But sometimes things get turned around and no one spared.
I'm sure the fans at home are.
I'm dying to know.
There's a change in the status quo. Gonna need all the help that we can get.
I can't get it.
It features a hometown hero for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Oh, is this Bob Euchre's show?
Yeah.
Mr. Belvedere.
Bingo.
Mr. Belvedere, yeah.
Bingo. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So,
I knew the song.
0
from
for
Mr.
1.
Belvedere.
0 for 1.
No,
Now in the
no,
rink.
1.5. 0 for half.
Now in the rink, you got to get 2 out of 3 to win the prize. So let's see if you get the second one.
Come on. Challenge me next time. Come on. Really? Zach Morris. Screech.
All right.
Ready to say
That
anymore?
was a gimme. That was a gimme.
I like
we'll,
it.
We'll try this one.
Oh. Roseanne.
There you go.
Yeah,
Bingo. Well, 2 for 3. Not too bad.
2.5
Coach.
for 3.
2.5 for 3.
right,
You could have sang it. Yep, we're
I could
done.
have sang the whole song, yeah. Mr. Belvedere was tough for one, though.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Well, I had to give you a tough one.
I like it. Let's do this every time. I'll get them most of the time.
We definitely will, and we'll have a theme each week now. We'll come up with a different theme every week.
I like
That'll
it.
give you a hint.
I like it.
Awesome. Well, thanks for playing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we just came off of a really exciting weekend here at the Kettle Moraine Ice Center. 2 games against the Peoria Mustangs, and quite the offensive flurry. We had quite a bit going on at the rink and quite a bit going on the ice. So let's talk a little bit about Friday night, how you thought the game went.
Yeah, Friday night, I think we got up 1-0. They got to 1-1, if I'm not mistaken, and we got it right back to 2-1. 2 goals, one by Tommy and one by Mike Sabaski. So, you go into the locker room 2-1, but you're fine. Everything's good. And then we came on. I think we scored, I don't know how many goals inside of 5 minutes, but it was quite a few. And I think that's just kind of, the nature of the beast, where you get one or two and then you start to feel, okay, we're gonna be fine, and then you get a bunch, and wound up winning that one, I think 8-1.
Yeah.
Got an opportunity to get McMarlowe in net late, so good for him. He stopped all the shots he saw. Kid who's practiced every day, hasn't really got an opportunity. Good to get him in the game. So, a lot to like.
Very good. So Friday night, I mean, obviously a little difficult to go home. You come off a big win like that. Is it difficult to come back the next morning and refocus and say, hey, it's a new game, wipe the slate, and we're back to 0-0?
Well, it shouldn't be, but it always is, yeah. I think, obviously, when you win 8-1, the next night's the expectations to be 8-1 or 8-0 again, and it doesn't always work that way. So for us to be able to come out and win 7-0 was a nice response to the weekend for sure.
So what changed in the lineup? You made quite a few changes, I think I saw. From the Woodsman series the previous weekend to this weekend. I think you might have switched some guys even from defense to offense, I think.
Yeah, we moved Grant Scheibel from defense to offense. He just kind of gives us a lot of effort, high effort kid, F1 forechecker type kid. So we made that change, and then we really went young for the Peoria series. We got an opportunity to get a couple of our veteran guys some breaks, some older guys some breaks, some time to just sit back and get healthy and really take in a game from the bench. I think at times people don't undervalue the idea of going and watching a game and thinking the game through in the stands versus playing, and it was a good opportunity for us to get some other guys in the lineup.
That's good stuff. So Saturday night, you get Sam Seipert in net. Now, Sam obviously has been with the club for 2 years now, and this is actually his first start, correct?
Yep, first start. Second time he's been on the ice for us. He played in St. Louis last year, but second start.
So what can you tell us about Sam? I mean, obviously he's a kid that shows up to practice every week. Isn't necessarily on the ice every week for games, but he's out there practicing hard and kind of earned this, yeah?
Yeah, he's a very much a team first kid who the guys love, and I think he knows his opportunities are sporadic at best, to say the least, and I think he just accepts the challenge of trying to compete every day and hopes for that opportunity. So he got it and did a nice job in that.
Yeah. So Saturday night, kind of the same story again. Quite the offensive flurry, throwing up 8 goals again. And Sam comes away with the shutout. So,
yeah, it was great. Great to see that he got the shutout. 16 or so shots. I think defensively, they were very active in the idea of getting him that shutout. So we limited the shots to the outside, gave him opportunities to make the saves that he's capable of making, and he did it. So you got to give the guys in the locker room a lot of credit too, because they knew it was his first game, and after the second period there was a lot of talk about finishing the job, and very easy to stray away from the plan defensively to try to create your own opportunities offensively, and we certainly didn't do that. They didn't sniff too many opportunities in the third period, and when they did, Sam was up to the task.
Yeah, we've got one highlight of Sam. This is from the second period. So here you can see we've got, it'll restart here. So we've got a Peoria offense coming down. Big save.
Yeah, a nice save there. Obviously, one of the few odd man rushes we allowed. Can't let that rebound necessarily go back where it went, but that happens to goalies from time to time. So quick movement back, and luckily the young man for Peoria could not get that one to the net. So good for us.
Also got a couple of highlights of our goals. We are still figuring out some of our technology here on game day with our cameras. We're working on goal cameras and replays and things like that. And every week we're getting a little bit better. So hopefully the fans on NATV and around the rink here and watching the podcast bear with us as we learn this technology, and we're getting a little better every week. But here is a replay of Jake Sherry's first goal.
Yeah, we talk about it a lot, just kind of trying to get the puck out front, get it into good scoring chance opportunities-wise, and nice little feed there and a good goal to get us going.
And Luka Weinkauf got on the score sheet with 2 goals this weekend. Real nice.
that one there is a power play goal that we've been trying to execute here and get to the backside there and make that play. And it's beautiful to when it all works right. It's pretty. It's pretty. So we actually have got the power play going pretty good here the last couple weekends. So hopefully that can keep going.
And here's a video of Luka's second goal.
Still on the power play, and that one there is just kind of finding the middle again and making a play. You know, great job to be patient with the puck, find that open guy, and put it home. And I think that is Monty with him. Maybe it was Mike, but Monty or Mike, they're, creating a little chaos in front of the net.
So very physical weekend as well. We had a couple of scrums out on the ice, couple of big penalties, costly penalties, I should say. For both teams. Is that just the nature of hockey, or is that a couple of teams that are fighting out there pretty hard, or what do you attribute that to?
Well, I think that's the nature of the way the games went. It was 8-1 and 7-0, so I'm sure there was some conversations in locker rooms about, how to slow us down or do what that is, and credit to them. They tried to do that. I think we are pretty good at staying up and staying focused and holding up to physicality. So, when we get penalties, we're going to kill them. And when we get power plays, we're going to try to take advantage. Yeah,
you guys definitely, there were not too many penalties this weekend for us or penalty kill opportunities, but I think you killed every one of them. I don't think there was a power play goal, was it?
Yeah, we actually outscored our penalty kill, meaning we scored 2 shorthanded goals and gave up 0 on the penalty kill. So pretty good weekend there.
Yeah, I think our broadcaster Dylan was predicting a shorthanded goal. Was predicting a shorthanded goal on the broadcast, and I think he was a pretty good premonition, because I think about a couple minutes later you guys scored a shorthanded goal. Yep. So
yeah, we were pretty strong on the puck. We didn't give up too many shots either. It was a nice weekend on the penalty kill for sure.
Very good. And for a weekend missing Tegan Shire, one of your captains, good to come away with 2 wins and get some young guys some experience. So all in all, a very successful weekend.
Yeah, we did exactly what we needed to do. So we needed to get 4 points and did it. And, Tegan will be back here this week. So hopefully we keep carrying on.
And it was First Responders Weekend, so big thank you to all of our first responders. Not only that we're in attendance, but all of our fan base that either could or couldn't be with us that night. So thank you to all of our first responders. Looking ahead to this weekend, you've got one game tomorrow night at Rochester. What's on the plate for that series or that game?
Well, it's a 3rd game we played them. We were up there twice early in the year. We won. I think it might have been the first games of the year. Yep. We won 1-0. We lost 2-1. So I think you can expect a lot of the same. Low scoring, maybe not. We'll see what happens. But I think you're going to see 2 really good teams, battle it out and see who wins one game this weekend.
Very good. And then we'll come back home, and we've got Wausau. We've got first place Wausau. Another announcement, the Power crept into the top 10 for I don't know if they're calling the Power Rankings, the NA3HL Power Rankings. So good to see the Power creeping up and making some noise. I believe the Woodsmen, Wausau, and the Power. So 3 teams from the Central Division are all in that top 10.
I think 3 are. Rochester's probably one of them too.
Oh,
something like that. So I don't know. It's just I think that's more for the fans and more for fun, and I like it. I think it's great. It gets the league's name out there, and the division's doing well. So I truly believe this is as tough a division as there is in NA3 hockey for sure. So we've done really well on the crossover games against the West Division. Overall, up and down, and I think you're going to see a dogfight all year between a lot of teams in this division.
A couple roster changes this weekend. We've got a couple guys from the Wendigo, correct?
Yeah, we got a couple guys that are coming down and going to play for us this week, and see where that goes from there. They, who knows? So we're excited to see them and give them an opportunity on the ice with us and see what we do and see where the future takes them.
Awesome. Well, I think that's about it. Like I said, we will be back in 2 weeks at the Kettle Moraine Ice Center against the Wausau Cyclones. Stay tuned next week. You started something 2 weeks ago when we did it. You gave a shout out to the Brewers. Now, obviously, that didn't end the way
That didn't go well.
that didn't go
by
well.
the way, the game I went to, they won. So I just want to make that perfectly clear.
Well, I'm gonna give a shout out here today. Blake Keller, former power player, is playing his first professional hockey game down in the Federal Prospects Hockey League for the Mississippi Seawolves tonight. And so they'll be starting their season tonight. So former power player playing professional
Awesome.
hockey is
Good for him.
Yeah, it's always good to see. So his little brother here, Bo, was here with Peoria this weekend. So we'll be rooting for Blake and go Seawolves tonight.
Yeah, go Seawolves. Good luck to him. It'd be great.
Awesome. Thanks for your time again,
All right,
Lindsay.
appreciate it. Thank
We'll
you so
talk
much.
soon, you bet.
All right. Sorry.